the Lunar Manifesting Matrix. This is Elizabeth Schermer with an intuitive reading for the Lunar Matrix on Thursday, April 12th. Today's reading is in anticipation of Friday's last quarter moon at 3:50 a.m. The last quarter moon always supports decisions and actions related to your relationship to your world, and specifically surrounding new awarenesses and commitments you've made during the current lunar cycle. So as we're talking today, be thinking about those patterns that you've been releasing, unproductive patterns, and the new habits that you've been anchoring and working to manifest in your life. The astrology chart for this week's last quarter moon shows that there's special support now to help us actualize our vision of the future. There's been an important shift in guidance this week. In recent weeks, there's been a focus on release of what no longer serves us. And as we release, always we create new space. So this week's chart specifically focuses on the abundance of blessings that are coming. As we release the past, we're making space in our lives for new energy, new inspiration, new manifestation. And so this week's guidance is helping us prepare to receive. The tarot reading offers very specific guidance, but first I want to summarize the astrological chart, a couple of key points in the astrological chart in order to emphasize the synchronicity of today's message. There are two specific aspects of steps or potentials in this week's chart that pointed to ways that we can expand our ability to receive our blessings. And the first point is to access an open mind, to come from a higher perspective that sees the full patterns and can embrace stresses and even areas of depletion as part of a big picture. So first, access an open mind, and number two, expand your own energetic container to hold the full capacity of abundance and joy that's coming. And this means that your emotional your emotional container will be expanded by experiencing triumph of moving beyond past limitations. And in this experience of triumph and exhilaration, you're able to increase your ability to receive. So and asking for today's intuitive reading, I asked for guidance to help us each further understand how to experience and receive the special potentials of abundance and joy that are available to us. I threw a 3-card body, mind, spirit spread. The first card at the left is the Princess of Swords. And the Princess of Swords points to an initiation, an experience of personal initiation of new awarenesses around personal justice and truth and moving through old emotional patterns of depression that can hold us back from full clarity. The Princess of Swords is inspired to speak her truth and face her fears. And in the position of the body, this is saying that we are bringing forward now our determination and the skills and will that we have been practicing into new healthy actions and new experiences in our body. So think about the tangible ways that you are accessing new patterns and experience the exhilaration of your own determination and your own will, and realize that there's spiritual support now for accessing this inner warrior. The middle card, the central card today in the position of mind, is the major arcana card called Adjustment. In some decks it's called Justice. And the Adjustment or Justice card speaks to the quality of deep equilibrium and balance from a place of personal power and wisdom. This is a kind of integration of our relationship to the world. And what it speaks to is an ability that we have come to now to hold this big picture and understand the perfection of all that is. This is a powerful synchronicity in terms of guidance from today's astrological chart, because it's saying that we've come to the place now where we're willing to own the completion and the wholeness and the perfection of every experience that has brought us to this place. This is the understanding of karma at the highest level. And when we come to this place of understanding the perfection of all that is, we're able to fully participate and benefit from the full membership in the dance of the universe. One of the ideas that we've been talking about recently in the Lunar Matrix is paying attention to synchronicities. And this is a card that teaches about synchronicity from the big picture, which is that every event, if we'll pay attention, is a synchronicity. Whether or not it is pleasant is actually irrelevant, because when we're totally available to what shows up, then we can participate fully, whether it's a synchronicity that points to an area of depletion or resistance, or a synchronicity that points to an area of expansion. So in the position of mind, this is saying that we are at a point right now in our own development where we have the capacity to really be fully present and aware and participate in an integrated way in all that's around us. The card to the right in the position of spirit is the High Priestess today. And the High Priestess reminds us of the potential and the power and the beauty of coming into full alignment with our own higher self and our own connection to Source. The High Priestess represents our inner wisdom, our full participation in creativity and co-creation, coming from a place of self-trust. And when we trust our inner self and our inner guidance, then that leads to an experience of harmony in the world around us. So again, the High Priestess is a reminder to trust intuition, to trust our dreams, to trust our gut feelings. Interestingly today, this was the only card in the reading that came up reversed, and so I want to just say a little bit about the message that I received from the High Priestess today in reversal in this position. And this is a very clear and loving message from Source to be aware of your tendencies, for each of us to be aware of our tendencies to doubt our perceptions and to doubt our trust in ourselves. When we doubt our perceptions and when we doubt our guidance, it separates us from Source and from our higher self. And then we don't have access to our full guidance and our full ability to appreciate and receive. And the ability to fully appreciate and receive is what allows us to come to this experience of abundance and joy that is the potential right now. And the final card today, under the title of Something New to Consider, is the gift of the Fool. I've been working with the Fool a lot this year, the Fool as the birth of the entire deck of Tarot, the birth of full potential, the birth of creativity. I've been working a lot with the Fool because for me the Fool is the epitome of the energy of this water dragon year, which requires us in a year of limitless potential to be fully present and fully available. And so you may remember that in the Lunar Matrix we've been working with the theme of courage for the month of April. And the Fool is above all the card for courage. Because when we receive the Fool, it represents the birth of all that is, the birth of unlimited potential, and the truth that we never know what the next instant will hold. And if we can be fully present and fully available and fully in our power, then we are able to experience in totality all of the blessings that are waiting for us. So this, for me today, was a really, really powerful and loving message, and quite inspiring after some days and weeks of intensity. And I know that many of you have also been experiencing intensity in your own lives as you're releasing patterns, personal patterns and lineage patterns that no longer serve you. So I look forward to some coming days of inspiration and joy and abundance, and really relishing in the personal commitment to change that's created this space and this time to receive. I end the session today with blessings and intentions for the highest and best for all. Remember that you have an ability now to access a higher perspective and understanding of stresses in your life, and from this place of wisdom and balance to come to a deep sense of appreciation and joy for all that you've received. This higher perspective leads to an authentic sense of abundance and inner freedom. Remember to trust your inner guidance, access your courage, and ride this exhilarating wave of Dragon Year limitless potential. This last quarter, lunar energy is available for the coming week until next week's new moon on Friday, April 21st. Monday's Lunar Matrix weekly activation email will include a special manifesting journal that you can use to set new moon intentions this month. Have a wonderful week. This is Elizabeth Schermer with the Lunar Manifesting Matrix.